Make Every Moment Count is a resource that has been created in partnership by representatives from the Scottish Government, Care Inspectorate, Health, Local Authority, Alzheimer's Scotland and the independent care sector. It has been designed to offer easy-to-read guidance for everyone supporting someone in a care setting, whether that care is provided in hospital, a community care setting, or in the person's own home. The resource highlights how supporting someone and making the most of every moment can result in a real difference in that person's quality of life.
I think the value of making every moment count is really about giving guidance to everyone who works in a care setting, so that they know that activities is everyone's business, and it's about improving quality of life for people who live in care settings.
I think we need the resource of making every moment count because it changes expectations and people's consideration as to what they're actually doing on a day-to-day basis.
It's a very powerful resource, I think. It empowers residents to be themselves, and it reminds staff that residents are individuals.
A key message of Make Every Moment Count is to rethink activity and see it as everything a person does, from the moment they get up in the morning to the moment they go to sleep at night. Thinking about activity in this way gives everyone the opportunity to improve the quality of life of the person being cared for.
The benefit of Make Every Moment Count is it asks us to think about activity differently. Asks us to think about activity not just as that planned event or that organised activity like a game of bingo or having a newspaper group or something like that. It asks us to think about activity as the ordinary everyday things that we all do in life. So thinking about having something to eat, having a cup of tea, a conversation, just something in passing, going for a walk.
Traditionally, activity is considered to mean offering the individual the opportunity to participate in recreational and enjoyable pursuits. Activity programs are often designed and put on display to show what activities are available on the day. Such programs are one important way of ensuring that the person being cared for has the opportunity to be included in social or leisure activities. This approach often relies on the availability of an activity coordinator or someone who has the time and very often the confidence to put an activity together and deliver it. Make Every Moment Count asks everyone to consider activity as more than a program of planned or coordinated events and about engaging in everyday life. Make Every Moment Count sees and emphasizes the real and important value of the small, everyday moments in ordinary life, the activities of everyday living, which add up and make a real and meaningful contribution to the person's quality of life. No additional resources or equipment are required to make this difference, just compassion, care and imagination. This is about quality of life and quality of care.
I think sometimes it's easy to forget about activity, and it's easy to forget about doing the things that make a difference in people's life. So lots of times staff are very good at making sure people are comfortable and they've got nice food, and their basic needs are being met. But I think it's those extra things. So it's the things that make you want to get up in the morning, the reasons for sort of living your life. And I think if you have a little prompt, it can just keep you on the right track and make you think about those extra things.
I think we don't talk about actually carrying out an activity of a weekend. We maybe think about meeting with family, meeting with friends, going out for a meal, just doing all the day-to-day things that we all just take for granted. And I think for me it's about changing the culture and the expectations of how people live their lives.
Make Every Moment Count is an evidence-based resource with key messages and signposts to helpful websites. It is written in plain English and is easily read and understood. It is also written in the first person, as it is designed as a personal message from the individual being cared for to emphasize the importance of person-centered care and individuality. It offers simple guidance on how to make every moment and every contact a valuable and meaningful moment for both the person that is being supported and for those supporting them too. Having undertaken a review of the evidence underpinning the use of activity, MEMC was then rigorously field tested across a range of providers, roles and professions. Results from the field test proved 99.99% positive.
Basically my job as a maintenance manager, if someone needs fixing in a room, I'd give the door a wee chap and then go in. You don't want to just go in and just fix on straight away, you obviously want to talk to them, make them feel more at home, let them know why you're there. You don't want to just barge in because it's rude. And, you want to let them know what you're doing, make them feel more at home and you get to know them. But just simple wee small fix things can make a resident feel a lot better, more at home. Well, there's residents that kind of like checkers and stuff like that, or there's a gentleman in ours who collects trains, he likes to talk about the engines. That's something I can relate to him with because I like cars, so we can have a wee chat about that. Just general talk to them, you find out what they like, what they don't like, so you know what you can talk to them about, what will make them happy, what you can avoid because you don't want to upset them. And each resident's different, so you get to know that. As you go around all the rooms, you get to know what they're like.
Oh, the staff's excellent. They do their job without any trouble at all.
I'm a carer in the home, and in the mornings I help assist the residents with all personal care. But the care staff, they like to spend a wee bit of time individually with residents, and it is nice. And it's nice for them as well to have somebody to be able to just sit and talk to, or have a wee cup of tea with, or just tell about their life. It means so much to them because you can see when you're walking away the wee smile on their face and how cheery they are, and I think it makes the care staff feel good as well.
People will listen, and that's it. As long as you can get a person to listen to what I've got to say and understand me as a person, just a person, not everybody else. I've got feelings, you know.
And the staff are excellent. They're lovely staff.
I think the greatest feedback you get from a resident is whether they are settled, whether they're content and they're happy in their surroundings. It gives the staff the chance to get to know the residents even better. If they are more aware of their life histories and know what the residents enjoy, then they're able to have a better conversation with them. Most of our residents here, they all have a dementia and they do have very high levels of cognitive impairment, right? So it's quite difficult at times to get through and to break through that barrier. But if I can get a smile on someone's face, then that's it, I've done my job then. If we didn't have this resource, I think we would go back to the old days where residents sat for a number of hours doing nothing in front of a television.
I'm hoping that Make Every Moment Count will make a big difference to quality of care, but also I think more importantly bringing in that quality of life element.
I think a resource like this is needed because sometimes we think of activities as being a very formal, traditional activity programme, but in actual fact activity can be the everyday interactions that we have with the people that we care for.
Make Every Moment Count will be issued to all care homes for older people and all care at home services in Scotland. It will also be available on the Care Inspectorate website at www.careinspectorate.com. Don't forget, this is everyone's business. Everyone can make a difference.